So this is gonna be a pretty slow time. So that's already facing it. Possibly a little too deep due to the projectile and stuff. But none of them have landed a hit quite yet. Oh, we got one hit on our twin swing. Oh, gobble, but wow, that was a nice drop by Bozitoma. Well, here. The Boolerex got a bit of a life loss. Up in the hundreds now. Bozitoma bad jump. Bell can't really jump. Over nice jump into our field. Get the grab. Still ended up being something here. And oh, that's a gobble. Haven't seen that yet. Getting a new trick. I have yet to see that happen. Ooh, nice beam. Nice little beam up there. They just do that, so I was just thinking that, but now it's just the Boolerex is going full force now. So we're gonna go. Cool. So probably the most surprising thing is that it hit under the platform. Other gobble to get the perfect shield on that twin finger. That is really useful. That grab there. Really, Boolerex is just gonna have to go for all those grabs repeatedly. Oh, nice quick finale there. Although Bell's projectile is transcended, it tends not to be quite large projectiles such as it just goes through them. But the Boolerex's prediction, he was able to get that projectile first. So he was able to get the hit and then perfect shield the projectile afterwards. That was a good job by Boolerex. Anyway, back to Twin Tinker and 660 JB. So nice puff, and that's game. Yeah, but Bozitoma is doing well with gobble pressure into Twin Tinker because that's usually what he has to do. He has to stay far away, but also get close enough so that he can do like some damage. Quick finale is good, but as we saw previously, it doesn't quite beat Beam in projectile usage. It only beats other characters in projectile usage. Versus Beam, it's not really that good, at least with enough prediction. And Boolerex is really good at predicting what his opponent's about to do. Bozitoma has been training. Okay, they've gone factory. Chosen to go factory. Okay, so first that surprisingly goes to the Bell, Bozitoma. Boolerex deciding to still pick Beam, Bozitoma still going Bell. Just like that little bell flick that Bell ends up doing when he does the gobble. That's actually kind of cool. Wait, anyway, flat stage. This is where usually Beam excels, as you can see by those giant beam whips. Let me get up the wave beam again. Anyway, still going, but that a bell dodge in midair actually does pretty good due to you can actually move with the dodge and with the shield in midair by rapidly pressing it, and it helps shield against multiple objects. You can already see when you hold the bell shield, you still do gain some momentum from it. You do slide a bit in midair, but it doesn't really do much on its own except the other two things. That was a good shield by Bozitoma again, but Boolerex still has a life lead. Boolerex reverses. Just got predicted by the Twin Tinker by Bozitoma. The Twin Tinker. Ooh, that's a normal neutral B from Boolerex. That's the first time I've seen him really do that too much. Boolerex having the life lead, goes for a beam dash. Another beam dash out of the shield. Nice, nice to guard there. But Bozitoma is not looking good right now. Ooh, nice beam jump to get out of there. It's good to jump out of shield to get out of certain positions. Bozitoma had to jump out of shield on that one. Oh, but he doesn't have enough. He just did not have enough ability to jump out of that last one. So Boolerex takes the second game. Yeah, but that's not the best thing to use for challenging 6-6 JB after a while due to the jumps just running out. And now, 1-1 this is first to 5. Okay. I think that's good for both players. Both players are really good at their abilities, so just really have to see where each one goes. Okay, so far, back and forth, projectile zoning. Bozitoma having to stay under those platforms quite a bit, using Twin Tinker to get above those platforms and hit Boolerex for the first hit of the match. Boolerex trying to zone out again with Beam Blast, get the Twin Tinker because of that dodge route. So past the wave beam, more beam blast from Boolerex, whip, nice dodge of that Twin Tinker projectile, gets the capture beam, doesn't get that beam whip because of guard. Wave beam again to get Bozitoma on top of the stage. But Boolerex is trying to sort of zone Bozitoma into rushing in with those wave beams, getting him to jump above so that he can get a couple beam blasts in. Just to predict those shields in order to get a few more beam blasts. It is really close, but Boolerex has the life lead at the moment. 106 to 98. Both reaching those final stretches of their health. And half of them both. Boolerex having that space away those beam blasts in order to get away from the guard. That's a good move on him. But oh man, that Psycho Beam got him there. Hello, Cap. We're commentating over this. Sorry. So this is Bozitoma versus Boolerex. Bozitoma is the best domain in Japan, and Boolerex is basically the best European player. So, Boolerex predicted that that jump out of shield to get that beam whip. That's a good move.
It looks like I came just in time. I was told that we're watching a Japanese Bell versus Boolerex's beam.
Yes, that is Bozitoma versus Boolerex, and both of them are doing really good. It's Bozitoma won the first game, Boolerex won the second, and now Boolerex won this one. It's just really close, actually.
That's very interesting. Because most of what I see, there's a lot of people saying that Bell loses the matchup to Beam, no holds barred. So
and it's not necessarily no holds barred. It's just that they are correct that Bell does lose the matchup against Beam. Well, Bell does lose the matchup against Beam, but actually, looking at this, not by too much.
Okay.
It is a really bad matchup for Beam, but it's surprisingly not losing as much as what I thought it would lose. I really thought that Bozitoma just would go like 5-0, but he's already got one win. He got the first win already. So
Well,
if we're considering that, that might change a bit of the meta of the Bell. Like it's still Bozitoma's going bomb. Crazy. Okay, so that's Bell and bomb, and let's see what stage.
that's interesting.
Okay,
In
so
fact,
they are going.
these are a couple
same
characters that are
stage,
currently
Bubbly Clouds.
regarded to be a little tougher to play against Beam. I mean, a lot of people think that 66JB will beat out a lot of both of these characters' options, but let's see what this guy does.
Well, knowing Bomb, it is possible to target most things with a nice throw up, but knowing Boolerex, he'll probably zone out with Beam Blast in order to prevent that from happening.
Right, he won't do that all the time. So
And now the games begin. Bozitoma once again having
Let's
to
see what
rely
happens.
on these platforms just to get a few good damage hits in. Boolerex rolling away from the bomb bowls. Double
Slowly
beam blast
pressuring
here and
him.
there. Boolerex really has to time his beam blast to get Bozitoma under those platforms. It's kind of like a harder way to play Archer. Archer just gets under those platforms really easily with dashes and stuff.
absolutely. Okay. Well,
Archer-
actually,
that
it
was
looks
a
like
nice-
66JB is happening a little more than I
Nice.
thought it would.
Nice bomb drop by Bozitoma. I forget that's a ground to air. That's basically an all around grab, command grab. Got ground to air, air to ground, ground to ground.
Oh yeah.
Bozitoma
Okay.
gets a bomb, but also has to sacrifice some life points to do that.
Indeed. Yeah.
Ooh, that was a really good,
Looks like-
that was a really
looks
good
like,
connection on that team.
Our bomb fella's getting some raids on him there. So
During the bell matchup, Boolerex had to
looks
play
like-
a lot more aggressively. He could not rely on 66JB too much because of the shielding. He actually had to rush down a small bit.
Bombs for with burst damage on them is gonna keep them out of the air.
Oh wow, that actually was. That could have been a great mind game that Bozitoma could have used on the platform, but he accidentally did that and chose not to capitalize on the shielding.
Right.
That was
my
another beam whip by by Boolerex to take the game. Bomb does have self-destruct. It is possible to shield self-destruct and get a hit in if you're holding a bomb, but most bomb mains don't do that. Bozitoma is not doing that either. Most people don't do that. That bomb tech is very useful in these situations where you just get extremely overwhelmed on pressure.
Indeed. So I believe what we've just witnessed is an example of how a bomb should fight a beam. That's kind of coming down on you with the Rain of Pain.
Yeah, at least on platform. On flats, we're not sure. Bozitoma going Archer.
Right.
Archer is kind of like Beam in some ways, as in like the 66JB.
Some ways.
But also has a few more things. Camouflage, Hitman. Those arrows combo into each other when timed correctly, as well as a leaping quiver into Archer's dash arrow slash. Those are really good attacks from Archer. Alright. Anyway.
Most definitely.
Yeah, and earlier we actually saw during the Music King Twin Cryptic Series tournament, we saw Pizza Time beat Poyo, gone from water to gooey with solely Archer.
Poyo's gooey, no less. So
Yeah, Poyo's gooey did really well on that tournament.
That put Archer on the map.
Even though Meowmex
Let's
tended
see-
to play
let's see
with
what
Choppa
this-
for fun already.
Top of Wednesday.
Poyo. Alright, so where are you? Bozitoma going for those leaping quivers and gets a nice life point lead because of that. Leaping quivers do really well out of shield against Beam due to the really just fastness of them in most cases. Doesn't get that arrow slash and instead gets grabbed somehow out of somehow in front of Boolerex. Somehow that goes farther than his guard.
Oh my
He
goodness.
gets one hit. He doesn't capitalize on that one hit.
66JB to jab, then 66JB again in one jump.
Yeah. in one jump. Look, beam is just really versatile when it comes to those. Bozitoma
That's
somehow
incredible.
arrow slashes out of in between the beam blast. That is crazy.
Ooh, okay.
You're just getting pressured by the
I didn't realize that.
air beam.
I didn't realize that
again.
Beam had some B&B.
Those cycle beams. He's gonna get. Yep. That's.
Oh man.
Bozitoma
Wow.
is just kind of. Bozitoma is kind of choking on those pressures. Once he backs down, Boolerex somehow gets to. Boolerex is somehow rushing down a lot more, and now Bozitoma is going back to Bell.
Yeah. Well, I think I have an explanation for that, and it's you know the abbreviation B&B? Yeah, that means beam and beam.
Beam and beam. True.
Yep.
Beam and beam.
Yep.
Beams
That's what just happened right there. I think Boolerex is making it very clear to us right now. Beam has some stuff that you know a lot of people like won't be ready for because it actually does turn out as a B&B once he gets going.
He doesn't have many combos, but he does do really well with the very little moves that he has.
Absolutely. Lots of variety. Okay.
Lots of variety and also little variety at the same time. It's a bit of both.
Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting.
Someone's gonna have to go with those twin fingers, but can't get those air ones because of beam blast just overwhelming it too much.
Oh, my stream went out. I'll be right back. I gotta refresh this. You keep going.
Anyway, tries to get a sting dodge, but Boolerex dodges it just right to get away from the hitbox frame. Once again, relying on those platforms to stay alive. Boolerex has yet to take a hit. Relying on those platforms yet again. Still no hits from Boolerex. Boolerex is just facing him too much and unable to get a hit in yet. Tries to get a Sting Ding above the platform. Sting Ding apparently does really well with the height it's given. Boolerex somehow dodges. Boolerex takes his first hit. Surprisingly, I noticed that Boolerex actually crouched under the Twin Tinker, so that's going to be pretty bad for the Bell Meta already. And that you can just crouch under it.
Yeah.
Now, usually the thing that most projectiles without names would do would just power shield it. They would just dash and shield it. But, now it's lagging a small bit. Seems that going back and forth between Bozitoma and Boolerex, so he can face more. But right now, Bozitoma is definitely losing the matchup. Tries to go for a quick finale, but it doesn't quite hit on the head. Cycle beams him. More beam blast. He definitely has to rely on those platforms quite a bit now. Oh man.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Looks like Bozitoma's in quite a nervous spot.
Just past the wave beam. Cycle beaming him. He's trying to go for one. Oh, he gets the shield in anyway.
But he's baiting.
Nice hit on that cycle beam. Bozitoma chooses not to jump out. That's gonna be his downfall. Whoa! He goes for the slide. He's going for the slide. Oh my God, Boolerex, the madman.